Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this wonderful class, the wonderful wisdom class. Wisdom is the antidote of ignorance. Our problem is ignorance, ignorance of not knowing, wrong knowing. This is our problem. We wrongly knows and we don't know. We are confused. We are confused in various levels. We are confused on basic information. We are confused in general structure. We are confused where and how we exist. We are confused in higher level spiritual development. In other words, we are all confused for sure. You know it. Sometimes we don't even know. I don't even know where I wake up, whether I'm the east or the west, or Ann Arbor or New York, or somewhere else. I have to think about it in the morning. Just like that, we're all confused. Confusion makes us do confused things. We are bound to be wrong thing. So to help ourselves, to help us to help others, we need wisdom. Wisdom's must. Whether you are a spiritual person or otherwise, wisdom is a must. Otherwise, we are the slave of ignorance, confusion. Let's not be, must be, have wisdom. Wisdom is like the person with the eyes who lead the blinds. If there is somebody who can lead, somebody who sees, they can lead hundreds of blinds to the right place. If everybody is blind, blind cannot lead blind. Wisdom is like guide. Wisdom is like an eye. Wisdom is the light that it destroys darkness of ignorance. Wisdom is 3 points. First is the learning. Because everybody would like to have a spiritual practice, but they don't know what it is. So anybody who tells you this is a spiritual practice, people follow. People tells you, sit down, and it is spiritual. So we sit down, and we think it is spiritual. People tell you, sit on the chair, this is spiritual. We sit on the chair, we think that is spiritual. And sometimes some people tell you, stand on your head, this is spiritual, we will do that too. Why? Because we are ignorant. Not knowing what is right. So, to overcome that sort of ignorance, we need wisdom of learning. Wisdom of learning. So I don't mean you have to be a learned scholar of a Tibetan Buddhist or Buddha, but you must learn a little bit. At least you know what you're doing. Don't do something which you don't know what you're doing. Don't you ever hear this from our forefathers? They tell us all the time, don't do something which you don't know what you're doing. So wisdom of learning is a must, and it's a first. After learning, we need the wisdom of analyzing. If you don't analyze, we pick up a lot of information, and we think every information is correct because it's printed in the book. That's not a valid reason. Anybody can print any book, can publish any book, say anything they want to. You know that. It's true today. So we have to learn. Learn only, I don't mean as knowledge alone. Learn it and then analyze, is what you learn is right or wrong. And if you think it is wrong, you must learn how to discard that. And when you think it is right, you must know how to keep it developed and furthermore develop and become part of you. And that's why when you become that, and then you are a person of wisdom, you become wise, you become great one. So that's how you pick up. And then, of course, from the Buddhist point of view, there are much more detailed, very important wisdom will be there. That is going to be my subject for year 2005. Tuesdays in Ann Arbor and Thursdays in New York, but you can have them gradually. You can come and join in the classes, or you can also hear through anywhere. So I like to say here, the instructor is great. He will lead you, he or she will lead you on this path. And any questions we have will be open to discuss with you and try to help you and serve you. Thank you.